Hey everybody, it's Moon Faye. Happy Earth Day. This day is super important, but really, if you have a mentality like me, every day is Earth Day. This is our home. We need to take care of Earth. There is no other Earth. Um, People are talking about how, oh, they're going to leave and go to Mars. I'm not leaving. God put me here on this earth for a reason. And maybe you don't believe in God, but you're still here for a reason. You got put here for a reason. You ended up here for a reason, whether you believe in God or not. And so I don't think jumping ship is after the earth mother has been so abused, and just abandoning the earth mother is the solution. So there are things that we can do um as individual citizens of the earth. We should see ourselves as citizens of the earth. We are citizens of our prospective country or respective countries, but we are all citizens of the earth. Um, and that's the bottom line. So, some things that you can do: reusable bags. I used to do that and I fell off. I have to get back to using my reusable bags. Some of my reusable bags were not the best quality and they kind of like ripped. Um, so I just need to get some more like hardy reusable bags or maybe baskets. Um, so I'm looking into that. Um, and then also mending your clothes if you get a hole. Instead of just sending the clothes to the landfill for them to stay there forever and just, wreak havoc on the environment, you can mend. And for mending, all you need is a needle and thread. That's it. Um, and if you don't know how to mend, then there's tutorials on YouTube and you can Google it. I mean, the knowledge is out there and available. Just gotta look for it. Um, Also, not using paper plates, plastic cutlery, straws that are not reusable. Um, yeah, that's a big one. I know people don't like to wash dishes. I understand that. But for me, in my house, I mean, I'm not a fan of washing dishes, but for me, it's worth it to do my part for conservation and for the Earth Mother that has given so much of herself and she continues to. Um, I If you know anything about me, you know that I have been uh, very much into conservation and environmentalism ever since I was in high school. So a long time, at least a good 15, 16 years. This has been an important issue for me. Oh, and also, how could I forget one of the most important things? Recycling. If you, and I'm aware not everybody has access to um, the recycling center, or like where I live, um, I have recycling bins and I can just take them to the street every other week, and the city comes and they take it to the recycling center. So that's another thing that I do. But I'm aware that not everybody has that. So that, just do the best you can. If you can't recycle, upcycle things. Like you could use water bottles and milk jugs for planters, and you can keep your glass jugs that you get from like jelly or peanut butter or spaghetti sauce, and stuff like that. The glass or baby, if you have a baby, baby food jars, you can keep those too, and you can put like beads in them or whatever, buttons or I don't know, anything like small like that that you may have that you would need for like storage. You could use baby food jars. Um and shopping secondhand. I know that recently, the past few years, thrifting has become a trend, and so it may not even be economical anymore for people to shop secondhand. It used to be affordable, but not so much now because um, a, a lot of people are interested, which is good, but the prices have skyrocketed at the thrift stores, and so it may not be economical for everyone to shop secondhand and avoid fast fashion. Fast fashion is one of the main sources of pollution in, and not just pollution, but unsafe and unfair work environments um, for workers. And so yeah, there's a lot of ethical issues that um, go along with fast fashion. Um, but I recognize and I don't judge people, you know. I'm not one of those judgy environmentalists that look down on people because they can't afford to buy, you know, um, I can't remember what, fair trade. They can't afford to buy fair trade products, or um, they can't afford to buy like organic cotton um clothes. You know, they can only afford um fast fashion. You know, everybody, like, as long as you're trying your best, like everyone's just trying, you know, just try your best. I do not agree with people judging others just because they can't afford to, you know, buy fair trade, or not participate in fast fashion, because it's hard out here, you know. Just, you know, in your own way, maybe the only thing you can do, and I hate to say the only thing, because if you decide today to say, I'm not using plastic forks or knives, like any type of plastic cutlery, that's a big deal. If you decide to not use paper plates and plastic cups, that's going to make a big impact over time. Um, I mean, 3 meals a day, if it's, say, even if it's just you in your house, 3 meals a day on a paper plate, 365 days a year, that's a lot of paper plates. Same thing goes with the cups and the cutlery. So, yeah. And then another thing to consider would be to possibly like go towards a more natural cleaners. um Dr. Bronner's, I actually use Dr. Bronner's on my locks to wash my locks. um didn't know anything about them until I decided to get locks, and I was like, well, what shampoo am I supposed to use? And people recommended Dr. Bronner's, and I found out that they're a natural sorry, I'm clearing my throat. um getting over in the healing process for a cold at the moment. It swept through my house, and I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back now. So but before I had to go, um I was talking about natural, you know, cleaners and Dr. Bronner's, and you know, you don't even have to use Dr. Bronner's. You could just use like lemon juice, or you could use vinegar, white vinegar, um, and those are natural like disinfectants. So that may be a route that you would consider going down with regards to um, cleaners and practices that are better for the Earth Mother. But just in general, like, um, even if you don't plan to make any type of change, or if you are not in the position to make any kind of change, um, I would say just turn your heart a bit towards the Earth Mother with compassion and empathy. The Earth Mother gives us so much. She gives so much of herself every second. And if you could just maybe, take a few minutes to just try to connect with the Earth Mother, um honestly, that would even be more to your benefit. I mean, yes, it would benefit the Earth Mother because you would have in your heart like a um desire to, conserve, protect, um and defend her. But I don't know if anybody has seen any of my earthing and grounding videos on my channel. Last year, um, I did go through a major change and transition in my life, and I decided to go on my earthing and grounding journey. I have a whole playlist if you're curious about it. And the Earth Mother was there. I would ground, I would earth daily in the beginning, and then as I worked through things, I eventually was able to process quite a great deal of my trauma, and I attribute this um to, well, not all of it, but a significant portion of it to earthing and grounding, which I couldn't have done without the Earth Mother. And um if you haven't heard of earthing or grounding, well, earthing is where you like go out in nature and you're just around all the trees and the animals and stuff. And then grounding is where you actually sit down on the ground, or you put your bare feet on the ground, and you, like, your energy syncs with the Earth Mother's energy. And so it's there's been studies on it, and I know from my own personal experience it has been quite helpful and helped me to process a decent amount of trauma. And so I would say that the Earth Mother just continues to give, water, farmland. We have the animals. If you eat animals that you consume, that's from the Earth Mother. You have the water you drink, even if it's from the bottle, it still came from the Earth Mother. Like, the Earth Mother just gives and gives and gives, and we need to respect our mother like we would respect, like, if you have a good relationship with your mom or your grandma or your aunt, like any kind of like motherly figure. It may not even be like a familial relation. It could be like a mother figure that you're not even blood related to. You need to respect and love and protect the Earth Mother like you would that person in your life. So, yeah, I've been a bit long-winded this Earth Day. I normally keep it kind of short, but I had a lot to say this time round, and there's been, I guess maybe it's because of the processing journey. Maybe I just like have even more love and respect for the Earth Mother than I did before that. But yeah, I really hope that this video found everyone well and, you know, feeling good, and like, you know, hopefully this video helped somebody, gave somebody ideas for conservation and environmentalism. Very, very important work. And even if you don't go to work for like a huge like environmental agency, like that was my dream, what I wanted to do when I was younger. But you can still, you know, be an environmentalist in your own community, or in your own home, you know, and you can maybe give gentle nudges to those around you, or maybe not even that, just, you know, lead by example perhaps, you know. Yeah. And I'm not by no any means saying that I am better than anyone who doesn't partake in these things that I do. I'm not. That's not what I'm that's so far from the purpose of this video. This video was just to give people ideas and just share my thoughts and my love for the Earth Mother, you know. So yeah, I really do thank y'all all so much for watching. Happy Earth Day 2024. I should have looked up what the theme, because each Earth Day there's a theme. Oh, I should have looked it up. I'm about to look it up real quick. I'll be right back again. Okay, so I went to earthday.org, their official website, and this year's theme is Planet versus Plastics. And it says, for Earth Day 2024 on April 22nd, earthday.org is unwavering in our commitment to end plastics for the sake of human and planetary health, demanding a 60% reduction in the production of all plastics by 2040. So that's their theme. Planet versus plastics. And it says here the health risk. Plastics are a danger to humanity and all living creatures, disrupting the delicate balance of life on Earth. Demand change. Rapidly phase out all single-use plastics. Urgently push for a strong UN treaty on plastic production, and call for the end of fast fashion, which is what I was talking about earlier about fast fashion. But if they want to end fast fashion, they need to come up with a more affordable, sustainable alternative, because it's not right for them to end fast fashion without providing an affordable alternative for people. It's just, how is that going to work? It's just going to make life harder for the poor, which I am not about. And then innovative solutions, investing in innovative technologies and materials to build a plastic-free world, which I'm down for. You know, we have to do something. And then babies versus plastics. This report, the first of 5 such reports, offers an overview of some of the latest research studying the impacts of microplastics on the health of young babies and children. So microplastics aren't good for anyone, especially our most vulnerable in society, our babies and our old people. So, you know, yeah. I went and I found out what the theme was, so now we know. And I think that theme is a really good theme. I think that the microplastic, and not even just those, but plastics in general, single-use plastics, all of that needs to be addressed. Like I was talking about earlier about plastic cutlery, straws, and grocery store bags. You know, we gotta figure out something else because, you know, the Earth Mother is crying out, and we need to listen to her, and we need to respect her, and we need to defend her, and we need to love her because she is our home. And like I said earlier, I'm not going to Mars. God put me here, and I'm not leaving. So yeah, but happy Earth Day. I thank y'all all so much for watching, and tell me if you guys did anything fun for Earth Day. I really didn't do much. I was busy, uh, but this day is one of the most important days of the year for me, so I had to put up my annual Earth Day video, and I thank y'all so much for watching. And I hope y'all are having a wonderful and amazing day, evening, afternoon, or night. Wherever y'all are at in this big wide world, I hope this video finds you guys well and amazing and happy and peace filled. And I hope this video gave you guys some ideas, and I just hope you enjoyed. And thanks for watching, and blessed be. Bye.